Hi Virgo, how are you guys? Spiritual Barbie. Welcome back to the channel. So this is your September 2020 reading. I know I'm talking a little low. Hopefully it doesn't show up too badly on camera. I'm not going to worry about that until I'm editing. Okay, so be sure to give this video a like, share this video, okay? Get this stuff out here so other people can tune in and watch and enjoy it. So yeah, I'm gonna start first with your overall energy for the month of September 2020. So this is kind of like what's going on in September for Virgo. Happy birthday, you guys, as well. Happy birthday, Virgo. Alright, so this is just like kind of like the background, I guess you could say. But then sometimes it pulls to me and it shows me like just like what's the main energy for the month, like what is just like your main focus, you know? So what's going on? It's all about what you're focused on. So what is happening? Okay, so first of all, when I was pre-divinating for you guys, I kept feeling like this very mental energy, and mental energy was so drawn to me, like about how your thoughts really are creating you, and how, you know, how powerful your mind is, let's just say. And you're kind of like in your head a lot, is what I will say. There's a lot to do with the mind that I was picking up in the read. I kind of was second guessing myself a lot, so I didn't write it down because I wanted to be sure before I wrote it. I wasn't sure, so I didn't write down all that information. So some of you guys may struggle with second guessing. If you don't normally, then don't worry about it. But if you do, you may notice that you're doing it more, and you have to catch yourself and don't second guess yourself so much. Okay? So we have the Nine of Cups reversed and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, so I'm hearing Scorpio and Virgo. There's something happening here that you may be looking at the glass half empty as opposed to the glass half full. So I'm going to be very honest and I'm going to say that you guys are experiencing a situation that seems like a setback, right? There is a setback sort of energy around it, but it's not. And I can understand why you see it as a setback, because it maybe it was kind of, you're kind of focused on something that isn't so happy, right? But there is an opportunity for happiness here, okay? Like, I see a situation that maybe it seems like it came out of left field. Maybe you feel like you weren't prepared for this change, or you feel like there isn't a change happening. Something along movement and change that's kind of blocked, or that kind of happens and blocks you in a way that you don't really like, but you're not seeing that it's an opportunity for you to have a wish fulfilled. Okay? So this month, Virgo, there's an opportunity for you to have a wish fulfilled. It could be in love, it could be in finance, it could just be emotionally. There's an opportunity for a major wish fulfillment. You're struggling, September 2020. So we have the Labyrinth and the Moon. I think that there's something really troubling you deep down, Virgo. There's some situation that deeply perplexes you and speaks to a part of you that is very deep, and a part of you that you don't understand. And it's very confusing. But they are telling me that this situation that you're struggling with, it's not something that, I'm not saying you don't need to struggle with it, or you're never gonna have trouble, but you don't, I feel like you're going down a maze, Virgo, that you don't need to go down. The King of Pentacles. What this is doing is it's knocking you off balance when you don't need to be knocked off balance. Okay? Choose your balance and your security over anything, even if it means just not even thinking about a situation. And yeah, some situations are pressing, like if you're having trouble and there's some trouble going on with maybe your home or something, that's more like a situation that I would more so myself personally, I would do spell work on months before, you know. But I feel like it's mainly speaking to the way that you're perceiving it, because it's confusing you. You're kind of allowing it to take over, and it's like kind of taking you down a downward spiral. It could, right? You need to really steady yourself. Some of you guys could possibly misread the way something is going, and you could be kind of losing hope. You know, that's what I'm kind of feeling. When it really feels like there's an opportunity here, right? The Wheel of Fortune shows up upright or reversed. Doesn't matter. When it shows up, there is like a doorway opening. There is a portal opening. And it's for fulfillment. But first you have to choose that emotional fulfillment. Okay? Some of you guys may have experienced a loss, or maybe experienced some sort of loss, or perceiving something as a sort of unwanted change or whatever. You have to find a way to twist your perception of this. I feel like you're looking at this very negatively, and it will negatively impact you. The Eight of Cups, and it's an emotional habit. I'm not saying that the situation isn't bad, right? There is a situation that definitely isn't it's like when you buy a home and it needs to be gutted and redone, or, you know, your pipe bursts or something. It feels like it's something like that is kind of not very cool, but maybe when you open up your walls, you find a treasure, or you changing your pipes makes you do other things that you wouldn't have done, and then you beautify your home. You know, maybe you weren't wanting to get your home done, and you just were like so lazy, and that was all you needed to get going. There feels like there's something that's happening that's a push. That's what it is. Something is happening here, Virgo, for you that's a push towards your dreams. It's towards what you desire. But I see you kind of not seeing it that way, and as a habit, looking at it from the perspective of what was lost, which is understandable, but that is lost and that's gone. And now you're kind of setting yourself up for a cycle of unhappiness, you know, instead of choosing to just take the leap of faith, take the energy, and do something with it, okay? Something feels like all bets are off, all hands tied, Virgo, and that means go crazy. Honestly, that's what that means. In whatever situation that this is. If it's like love, even though I don't want to speak too much of that because I'm going to pull cards on that. I'm not going to pull Oracle energy for this segment yet. I'm going to wait for the next segment. So the next area we're going to read for is love, romance. This is quite an interesting reading, Virgo. What's coming in? What are you looking at in September 2020? And what's the universe or what's the universe handing to you? Okay, so what do we have here? The Ace of Swords. The universe is handing you clarity. Look at that, Virgo. The universe is handing you clarity. Possibly about a connection, about a relationship, about where to move forward with a relationship, about how to move forward, about whether or not to move forward. It's giving you clarity about your love life, about the way that you relate to yourself. There's so much clarity coming. And it's clarity regarding potential, possibly potential within a particular dynamic, or the potential that maybe you have in not being in a particular dynamic. You know what I mean? There's something around clarity over something's value or something's ability to increase in value, okay? And I'm hearing you're getting complete confirmation, complete clarity. You will not be second guessing anymore, okay? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. There's something happening here, Virgo. So we have the 10 of coins and we have the 9 of coins. So I see you establishing yourself more as an individual as well when it comes to family, Virgo. Some of you guys are kind of learning to stand on your own, and but also that family energy is there. I do feel like maybe there are some tiffs in family, or tiffs, you know, in the home or something like that. But I'm still seeing a level of comfort, and it's all underneath this Ace of Swords. It's all underneath this clarity. I think a lot of you guys, maybe you've been planting the seeds for love, and you're realizing it's becoming clear to you the potential of something, right? When it comes to love. But it's whatever you've been manifesting. You're manifesting a lot when it comes to love. You're always manifesting, but you're tuned very well in your love life. And so you're attracting things to you that make you feel good, okay? And love, okay? In relationships, but not just love and relationships, very stable situations and partnerships and people, connections, that also you maintain your own sense of individuality and singledom, you know? I feel like you don't really want anything to rock your like flow, and you still want to be in your comfort zone, but at the same time you do want to build something long term. So you're getting clarity on the potential for something. Wow, that seems very intense. It also seems like it's a long time coming. So underlying energy for this section in the reading is the Ace of Pentacles. So that really is speaking of something real. A lot of you guys are kind of getting your hands dirty this month when it comes to love. And not in a bad way, obviously. You're just kind of getting your hands in the mud. The Tower and the Page of Cups is what we have coming out next, and it shot right out. I feel like some of you guys are getting a realization around a love, a child, a potential. Wow. Some of you guys are having the shock of your life around a child, or finding out that you're pregnant, and it's such a freaking shock. Such a shock. Okay? Because it just shot right out of my deck. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Some of you guys, maybe you took the potential you took an opportunity to do something, and you really ended up loving it. There's something that is coming, or something that you have been working on, that it's just like an opportunity. It's just like a thing. And then it ends up meaning so much more to you than it originally was in the beginning. You just saw it as an opportunity. Because clarifying, we have death. So there is a transformation, possibly around this situation here, but they were telling me it's because this situation here transformed. It transformed from an Ace of Pentacles, so from an opportunity, to now something that's pure love, even though it's not grown and stable and all that stuff. It's still very pure. And they're showing you this because of the Six of Cups. I think that some of you guys, I'm hearing soulmate. They're wanting me to say soulmate. Okay? Some of you guys, there's like a soulmate connection here that you were just working on, and then it just transformed kind of before your very eyes. And it's got so much potential. And it could be really around this clarity here, right? So this could all be surrounding one particular situation. It's really going to shock you. Because even when the Ace of Swords came out, it was clear, but it was also like, okay, wow, yep, you know, yep. And then the Tower is like unexpected, you know? There's something unexpected happening here. for some of you guys, it is an extension of this connection here, because we got the same pentacle energy, that even the underlying energy that was carrying over into this, it carried over into the next segment. So there's a realization, also a paradigm being torn down. Some of you guys are tearing down a paradigm when it comes to beliefs around love, how you relate to others, what you desire in romantic connections, what you desire in familial connections. And it's because you're kind of creating from that inner child, that, you know, what the inner child really wanted, what the inner child really liked. You're kind of cooperating with that part of yourself. And so there's something here happening. There's an event here, okay? There's an event. Because it came out with the Page of Cups. There's an event here. That brings up some sort of emotion. I want to know more about this Page of Cups energy. I know I clarify so much. That's just how I clarify. Okay, so tell me more about what this Page of Cups energy, the Knight of Swords. It's some truth. It's a change. It's a message. There's a shocking message around a Page of Cups energy. Alright? That's another energy that's characterized. I'm not feeling anything really too much off of it, except for how much of a thing it is except for like, whoa, what it is. It feels like, whoa, you know? But it also doesn't feel bad. I haven't done readings that were on that level in like years. So this feels good. It feels very good. It feels like just something life is throwing at you, you know? That's just what it feels like. Okay, so what else do we have coming here for September 2020? Love, Virgo dealing with. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So Virgo, I feel like you're also focused on how and where you feel shut out in love. You're kind of focusing a lot on, you know, maybe a separation that you feel, or a financial lack that you feel. There's some sort of loss that you're feeling that you're focusing on. And it's very overwhelming. And you're talking about it. You know, you're talking about it. I don't know if it's with each other, especially if there's another person, but I definitely see you talking about it, writing about it, maybe even learning about it. And it's healing, okay? It is healing your inner wounds, okay? Because that's what you want to do. You want to heal, okay? Something bothers you so much, you want to heal, you know? I think it's very humane what's happening here. I think it's something that humans do, but I also think it's something that isn't necessarily the best habit all the time. It's not. But it's so human, you know? So it's okay to kind of slip there a little bit, but catch yourself. And that's possibly why the Nine of Cups comes up with the Five of Pentacles, because you still have things that you wish for. You still have things that you want. You still have pleasures, things that you will always desire. There's so many positives still, you know? Remember what you want, not what you lost. It's gone already. You know what you have now? You have this moment. And it's a beautiful moment once you start to let yourself see it that way. And I know it's hard. Okay. I feel like a lot of you guys are battling with what's right and what's wrong, and what's right for you and what's the wrong thing to do. And that's something that we have been battling as a collective for so long, you know, especially in the recent years, months, battling what's right and what's wrong. And I feel like you kind of feel so trapped. These are two opposite energies. Nine of Cups again shows up, right? But it showed up with the Five of Pentacles, and it showed up because it's like the lack is getting in the way of you seeing the positive opportunities around you. There's so much greatness around you. You just got to get out there and put your feet in the water, you know? And you just got to catch yourself when you're doing it. Catch yourself when you're essentially crying over spilt milk. That's something that I used to do as a kid. And I used to bounce back very quickly as a kid. I would just, be like, well, I can't change it. Obviously you had that emotional reaction and you cry, and then, I'm going to go do something else that I want to do, and then it's over. But sometimes I feel like as we grow, we hold on to those events, and then we carry things called grudges, and then it's harder to let go. But it's always just as easy as it was when you were a kid to just move on, because it's gone. It is. Or whatever this feeling is of lack, maybe that lack does exist. Maybe they're not paying any attention to you. That's okay. You're paying attention to you. You pay attention to you. There's so many fun things you can do with you. And then you get to know you, and then you get to know what you want, and then you start creating stuff. That's how it goes. Alright, 9 of Cups, Chariot, yup. 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you're contemplating where you want to go. You're at that space right now, and the 7 of Coins, it comes with the Chariot. It is a 7 energy. It's something that comes with the Chariot territory, so don't feel bad that you're kind of in that split energy. That is Chariot territory, and you have to remember, there's 6 coins, 3 on each side, and then there's 1 in the center, or 6 energies, 6 vibrations, 3 on each side, and 1 in the center, 1 from the heavens, right? 1 from a place we don't know. There's so much unknown involved with what it is that you're going through, or what it is that you're experiencing, whatever emotion that you're processing right now. Whatever that this 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups situation is, there's so much unknown associated with it. So can you really blame yourself for being there? No, don't blame yourself. Don't beat up on yourself. Don't even feel bad that you feel that way. Chuckle, if anything. Some of the things that you used to think as a kid, sometimes it's funny. Find a way to see it more lightheartedly so that you could see things and make better decisions and see things from a higher perspective. Okay? So that moves me into the oracle energy that we have for you guys today. Today I'm using a completely brand new, not a brand new deck, but a different deck. It's by Kyle Gray. Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. So let's have a look at what situation or what message Spirit has for you. So we have the Seer, see beyond the current situation. See beyond the situation. We're into you. So what do we have? We have Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. Okay? So this card comes when it's safe for you. Like you're safe. And you have a Protection Guardian. You have spirits, entities, ancestors. The universe is protecting you. Okay? You are safe. No one can harm you. No one will ever dare harm you. You don't have to go have your guard up. You don't have to watch your stuff and watch your back. You don't have to change who you are. You don't have to investigate a person or a situation. Just be as you were. Be as you are. Chill. Go outside more. Just go outside. Go outside more. Spend as much time outside. Laugh. Play. Eat sweet treats. Go outside. Go be happy. So now we're moving into the next arena, as I like to call it sometimes. And this is career and finances. Okay, so what's happening? Okay, let's have a look. For Virgo, career and finances. So we have the Fish. Virgo, look at that. Oh my God. It's a very lucrative time for you, Virgo. And it should be. It's your birthday. Look at that. Right at home, King of Coins. The fish is a very abundant, prosperous symbol. It speaks of prosperity coming or prosperity right knocking on your doorstep. But this is prosperity. Like very positive omen in your career and finances. Oh my goodness. Yes. Very positive omen. Very. I mean, the energy is just right. And I'm seeing here the time, right? Time. So, number 37. So, give things a little bit of time, Virgo. No matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, whatever it is you have your hands in, it's very prosperous. It's very don't listen to what anybody has to say. This is very prosperous. Two of Pentacles. The doors. The doors. The choices or the doors. So you gotta take your time to make your choices, but once you make your choice, it'll be very prosperous for you. So the universe is giving you time, or there's a thing with time for you. What an amazingly positive way to start a reading. I mean, geez, I want to just pack everything up and go home. I'm already home. Okay. September 2020 career and finance for our Virgo loves. What's happening? King of Swords reversed. Virgo, I think you know that something needs to be done and action needs to be taken in regard to your career and your finances. And you just don't know if you want to do it or if you're ready to do it or if it's the right time to do it. Virgo, it's in your hands. You got to take the wheel. You got to just make the choice and do it. If Virgo, it's on you. It won't move till you move. You got to make the choice. You've got to make the choice. A decisive choice. Seven of Swords. And also, I feel like a choice for yourself as well. A choice for you. But also well thought out. And maybe also a little bit discreet. Okay. Yeah. There's a little bit of like some discretion. But with the Ace of Swords showing up here, there's something here around unclarity that I'm seeing here. And what it has to do with the belief system. And it's your beliefs. So now Spirits wants to talk to you. It's your beliefs, right? It's the way that you're thinking about the situation. Just be lighter on yourself. Remember what you want. Remember why you're doing all of this. And that will help you to take that initiative and to stand your ground and stand your word. Stand your word. But I also think it's not that you're not standing your word, Virgo. You're not taking action towards something in regards to work or in regards to going to work or something like that. And it's because there's a limiting belief that's blocking you. I don't know when my camera cut off. I'm so sorry, okay? But I feel like if there's someone around you in the workplace that's a little snaky, then do your best to avoid them. Do your best to ignore them. Do your best to, not interact with such a person. Just don't even take a stand. Just avoid them, like the plague. Because it seems like there could be somebody around you that's a little bit of like they make it hard. I wouldn't be surprised if I pulled the mouse. They feel like someone who's very like they are a little bit of a narcissist. I don't like throwing that word around because I feel like people use it way too much on YouTube. But there's a little bit of like narcissistic sociopath tendencies. Like this person just kind of feels like it's their world and you're just living in it type of thing. Psychopath. And it feels like maybe you have to deal with them when it comes to work and finance. No, you don't. Some of you guys also second guessing your judgment. Don't second guess your judgment. Don't let someone else tell you what you're seeing is right or wrong. Like, that is the most toxic thing that we do in this culture, and we literally train our children to second guess themselves from a very young age. Excuse me, you know what you want. You know what's best for you. You know. And the more you second guess it, the more it seems like you don't know, because the more you're not getting the things that you want. Trust in your perception. Take action accordingly. The universe has your back. Abundance is upon you. So what do we have here? We have the Star. Look at that in your career, in your finances. The Star, a wish being fulfilled. You receiving healing and clarity. And oh, this is a wish being fulfilled. Oh my God. Virgo, look at that. There's a wish coming true. Look at you. Look at you. Around your worries. Wow. And I think you've been worrying about some sort of hard end. You've been worrying yourself to an oblivion. Maybe you've been wishing to not worry. Some of you guys have been wishing for money, wishing for opportunity. That wish is coming true. And you're going to see proof of it this month, or you're going to see the whole damn wish come true this month. Okay, the Six of Cups is coming up here. It wants to say something. There's something around the past that wants to be said, past pain. Some of you guys have a lot of past pain, and you have experienced things that have made you doubt yourself and have made you somebody who worries a lot, and worries to the point where, sorry Virgo, my camera keeps cutting out. It feels like maybe there's something Spirit doesn't want you to hear, because I don't even know when it cuts out. I just look up and it's out. So Virgo, there's a wish here being fulfilled, right? Some sort of pleasure coming into your reality. A wish coming true for you, Virgo. Okay? Something you've been wanting in regards to your career is coming to fruition. Now, I feel like you have a tendency to doubt, second guess, be like, oh, it's not coming, da-da-da. Just know that that's not who you are. That's your programming. That's the bad things that you have experienced talking. That's the past pain talking. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. That's just your fears. Okay, it's okay. We all have fears. But it's not real. Or it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be real. Alright? The Star. That's so nice. But I just feel like you guys like being happy and then feeling like, oh no, I could never. And that's like, maybe, it's, you can't talk to yourself like that. It's so, it pulls you so down so far. But I feel like some of you guys have been taught that like being that way is like being humble or being grounded. No, it's not. It's not. It's just hurtful. It's hurtful to yourself. What else do we have here in career? We have the Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, so there is another character around you that is, I'm hearing a bitchy woman. Okay, so there is a woman here who is very emotional, but has a very rude way of speaking. Someone who's very hurt. They're very emotional and sad and down, and they have a lot of regrets. There's someone here who is very down, and this could be you. Now I'm not trying to be, it's always like watch what you say to others, because you could be talking about yourself, and it's very true. But I also feel like, honestly, there is someone here who is possibly telling you about a regret that they have, right? And this could be clients coming to you if you do counseling work, or even just if you're a lawyer or something. There's someone who's coming to you with some sort of regret or something, and they're either wanting clarity on the situation, they're wanting you to make a change in the situation. There's someone here who is very disgruntled. Now, why are they showing me this person? Because of the Sun reversed. So they're showing me this person because this person doesn't need to be so unhappy. And maybe that's someone that it's like a fated encounter, and you're going to learn something through interacting with this person. There's someone who maybe you could be interacting with who is very, and it teaches you something possibly about yourself, or about how to handle a situation. It's just teaching you something. And with the Sun here showing up here, it is something very positive here that's coming here. You want me to have a look? I'm going to have a look at what this Sun energy is that is the reason why they're showing you this. The Five of Wands. So they're showing you through this person, what is blocking your happiness or what is blocking you from reaching your full potential. It's through this person. So be wary of who this person is and how you judge them, because there's some sort of behavior tendency that this person reflects to you, that you kind of can see in some way, shape, or form subconsciously, that is holding you back, that is going to come to the surface. I feel like it's a part of the star energy. It's also like a part of the wish being fulfilled. It's freeing your mind. A lot of times your mind needs to be freed. You know, it's your mind. A lot of times it is. And, you know, and then you can get the stuff, or you can even see the opportunities. But when your mind is trapped, it's harder. So you're going to see what has been blocking manifestation. The tree of life it's a manifestation tree to me. This is like where things begin. This is the realm of consciousness we are not aware of, but is always aware of us. And then this is the realm of consciousness that we live in. This is the physical realm. So there's something that you're manifesting, and you're manifesting this energy. It could even be within you, right? Where you're this depressed girl. There's someone who is really down, and they're telling you something, and they're having a lot of regrets, and it's a mirror, and you need to thank the universe, because it's some sort of abandonment, feeling of lack, feeling of being alone that is coming to the surface for you, so that you can just let it run out of your head. You don't even have to battle with it. Just let it run out of your head. Be like, and whoa, I didn't know I was thinking that. So or I didn't know I was doing that. Move forward. All right, so stay focused on your goal. So it's funny, we're closing out the reading with the King of Pentacles, and we started it out with his energy, big King of Pentacles energy. So it feels like there are very grounded energies that are watching over you during this time and making sure that you pull things down, because it feels like you want material, like solids, you know, and this energy is coming to help you pull it down, you know, and it's bringing the King of Swords energy, you know, it's bringing you clarity and decision making and thought. This was a very nice reading, Virgo. It's not to make you anxious. It's just to guide you, and that's why I say watch it in the beginning, watch it at the end of the month, watch it in the middle of the month. There's so many benefits to watching it later on and multiple times. Okay, so I would recommend that. So I'm gonna get an oracle card. Lastly, we have the Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. Virgo, if you focus, you can have this. If you focus, you can have this. All you gotta do is focus. That's it. You gotta focus. And this is testing. This is not even testing. It's like you just have trouble concentrating. You just have trouble focusing your thoughts. There's nothing wrong with you. You just gotta focus. All right, so we have the Seer, see beyond the current situation. This was another one of your energies from the previous reading. Look at that, the Seer. How crazy is that? See beyond this current situation. Whatever is happening right now in your career that you don't like, which you probably don't like, some of you guys, see beyond it. Whatever is happening in your career that's good, some of you guys, you're getting something really good in your career, see beyond that. Okay, see beyond that. And see what it truly means. How do you feel, you know, and what is reflecting back to you in your world. Okay, so it's really important to trust your intuition, because the Seer also has strong intuition. She has strong insight. I'm going to see if there's anything else. I am feeling a little more drawn to the Seer. Okay? Look beyond your current situation, raise your vibration, and focus on love. Okay? Clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You're being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Do not allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. You're moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening. So stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. Boom. Stay focused on what you want, Virgo, and it's yours. Stay focused. Alright, that's what I got. Alright, so you guys, thank you so much for making it to the very end of the video. I know it's really hard for people to focus nowadays. That's what I hear. I would love to find a group of people who can focus, pay attention when people are talking. I miss those good old days, right? So thank you so much for joining me. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have been meaning to subscribe. Hope you did. And welcome to all you guys, and thank you all you guys for joining me. I love you guys so much. Okay, so I am working on a Patreon currently. I want it to be perfect. I might have just did myself in, but I do want it to be perfect before I debut it. Just know that the announcement is coming, and it's for my peeps. It's really gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be very free. I'm gonna have I'm gonna just really put my heart and soul into it. Now lastly, I don't know how you have not booked a personal reading with me, but in the off chance that you have not, and you've bumped your little head, I'm just kidding. But in the off chance that you have not, information description bar down below. So I look forward to all you guys who will be reaching out and who will be working with me. Can't wait to get to know you guys. But you know, if you want to support the channel and you don't want to buy a reading, then I do point your attention to PayPal. You can happily and easily donate to my channel through PayPal. Thank you so much, all of you guys, for all of your love and support. I really hope these readings are reaching you guys and touching you guys. I hope there's somebody out there that these readings are for. So yeah, God bless you and stay true to you. Bye bye.